guys. This is your girl saying good morning from Germany. It is like 10:30, pushing 11 o'clock in the morning here. So I wanted to say good morning, get this video out to you as early as I can. I usually do it sometime in the afternoon where it's morning your time, but I think I'm gonna go back to doing it morning my time. That way I could hurry up and get it out for all you early risers who want to see me in my episode kind of earlier than usual. So yeah, I wanted to get this video out because I know when I used to do my videos earlier my time, I had better views and more people watching it than if I would wait and do it later your time, that my views went down. So I'm going back to the original of doing it early. So good morning, guten Morgen in German. So I wanted to kind of finally give you the walkthrough of what I've done so far as decorating. I still have loads and loads to go. Right now we're standing in our living room / kitchen, and it is kind of on a not homeless kind of tip, but it's not really done. I kind of just set up at least an access area so that we can cook. I have kind of what they call a toast oven, but it comes with two cooking eyes that I got in my last apartment when I lived alone because I didn't have a kitchen yet. And we got a fridge from his mom, and I already had my baker's rack, as you can see, with all the stuff on it, to kind of have, spices and stuff that we commonly need when we cook. This area of the living room has not been done yet. We're still waiting on our kitchen, which is not coming until November. We're still waiting on our furniture, which is our couch and our armchairs. And the table I ordered, we will be putting outside because it's marble, so it won't rust. But we're gonna put that outside because I don't think it'll fit in this space. So that's actually pretty cool because I got some chair ideas that I'm thinking about putting there, popping up now. As you can see, these are the chairs that I'm thinking about putting outside with the marble table. The marble table is right there. So let me know what you think of that. But yeah, so we're waiting on that stuff to get here, which is fine. We're kind of like camping out right now in our living room. I've hung some curtains, but these curtains will not be in here. They're just curtains that we had extras of from our previous apartments. As you can see, one's is shorter than the other. We just needed to put them up for privacy because we are living on the first floor, the bottom floor, what we call in America, of this apartment building. So we moved into this place last Saturday, and we were just supposed to just move stuff in and then go back to the old apartment. Well, we decided to move everything out of our old apartment and camp here that night, and then just stay here and then do the transition of going back to the old apartment to clean, which we did. So we are cleared from the old apartment. Yay! As you can hear the horn go off. Yes, so we're pretty excited about that. So we're done with that old apartment. Now I'm kind of going to walk you through the living room of where I really started to decorate at, and what I really started to put my ideas in my head about what I wanted to see as far as decor in my home, in flesh, or in reality. So here this was one of the plants that were outside on our balcony that I decided to put in-house. I'm going to get different plants for outside, but I'm not going to do a lot of planting outside because the landlord and the scenery scape is already pretty much planted out, that they've already done, like the contractors and stuff. So I'm not going to do a lot of plants outside. I'll probably do some on the windows, but that's it. Here I'm walking you through. This area was empty when you seen it. There's a picture of it popping up now. Nothing was here. I decided to implement flowers. These flowers I already had with us. If you can see the picture of our old apartment, these were in the kitchen. I had some vases and stuff already that I wanted to bring out. So what I'm doing is I'm adding raw stone and the seashells I got from the North Sea in these, and I'm going to implement LED lights in them. So it kind of gives it that kind of ocean night vibe when you're at night on the sea or at the ocean and you have like candles or a bonfire, that kind of look. I actually did a 3D decor box with all the seashells we got and the leftover stones that we had. So that's pretty cool. I actually have one here and I have one in the bathroom. The curtains I decided to do are sand, the color sand. They drop down pretty low, so I had to tie them on the ends so that they wouldn't drag against the floor. What you heard behind me was my fiance. And then the door, the entrance is, there is a 4-sided hallway. So there are a kind of a cross intersection here, which I will be putting a round rug to kind of a common area space between the four sections of the house. Now it just leads to different rooms of the house, but I wanted a round rug. I didn't want to do square. I'm over square rugs. I'm over it. Actually, I will be doing a square rug. Correction, I will be doing a square rug in the living room, but I will be overlaying it with a round rug. So stay tuned for that. I decided to do a mirror wall. So these planters are the planters that I already had that were hanging on the terrace. There's a picture of it coming up right now. That I decided, hey, why not, recycle the stuff that we already had and put it to different use and more creative. So what I did is I got I guess it would be an envelope rack from Ikea. It's usually used to hang long ways, and then you just stuff your mail and stuff in, and when you come to the door, and I was just like, I could use this as a picture wall. I had my pictures on my old black mirror before, and his mom gave us like little red heart magnets. So I was like, oh, that would be really cute. All the memories of us and our friends and stuff like that. And I had that on the black mirror when we were in our old place, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to use the black mirror for what it was used for, a mirror. So I got this from Amazon, and me and my fiance were talking about it on Monday or Tuesday, like, oh, it would be really cool. And I said, well, I want to hang it sideways because I'm actually going to use it to host our pictures. And I was like, and I want to implement the planters we already have to kind of separate the spaces between the pictures. And I did, and it came out really nice, as you can see. There is some mint. I left the mint in because it was kind of like a fresh scent. What you're seeing here is the basket that I already had, but it was in the bathroom. And this was that hanging decor seashell, that ornament that we got from the North Sea. I showed this in my come see what I got from the North Sea, where I showed all my kind of purchases. You can look at my previous videos. I have a video of just all the purchases we got from the North Sea, and this was one of them. I was going to hang this in the bathroom, but then I thought, I really don't want too many things just hanging or dangling in the bathroom. So I was like, ooh, I can add some candles to it. And what I did is that I just went in between the candles, so it looks like kind of like driftwood, which came out really nice effect. This is a shoe bank, pretty much shoe bank in German, but a Schuhe bank in German, but this is shoe bank in English. So basically it just hosts all your shoes that you wear on a regular basis so that you're not crowding up the entryway with shoes. I'm all about organization. I know that, all about it. I got this home decor sign from Amazon. I just wanted something simple so we can hang our coats on, or people can hang their coats on when they come through the door. The mirrors I've had for a very long time. These are actually matching mirrors that actually go with the stone vases that are right here. These stone vases were outside as well, as you see in the picture above, from the old balcony that I just decided to bring indoors. And I'm just going to keep limited plants outside because, like I said, they did landscaping with a lot of flowers and kind of cut off sections. There's really no need for me to add flowers. Yeah, but these mirrors are matching mirrors to the vases. And I have two, one that you've seen on the sideboard over here. And now I put the second one over here where the little shoe bench is. Now, the bench we already had that was in our doorway. I just got some pillows from Amazon. I did different fabrics and different patterns to kind of make it pop so you can see the contrast, and it makes it fun. I'm not all about matchy, besides when it comes to like dishes. And even then, I'm willing to think outside the box. Like the bowls and cups we have are colored, different colors inside, but they all have that nude stone look to match our original set that we brought from the North Sea. So I think outside the box. I think I do. It's just you gotta work with me. You gotta coordinate. So yeah, so the relax sign I already had outside on the balcony of our older place. I just thought it would be a nice touch because this is a place where you come in, you relax, you take off your shoes, and you kind of feel home. You decompress from the outside world, which is something that I'm really trying to implement in my home, the decompression chamber of coming to the door, leaving whatever happened outside, and now that you're home, you're secure, you're relaxed, you're in a good space. Whatever happens outside is outside. It's separating yourself from your other selves is what it's, I think, titled as. I'm actually in between books right now with Love and Respect, which you've seen me with at the North Sea. And I'm doing an audio book from a gentleman. It's called Spiritual. It's basically bringing spiritual awareness to any situation. I'll definitely leave the name of that author and that book below and a link to look at, and as well as the Love and Respect book that'll also be in the description. I actually got this planter from that Apotheca store that I assume was a pharmacy because most Apotheca stores in Germany are pharmacies. But we went into that store and we found out it was a home decor store. And I got the hanging planter. I did not decide what plant I'm going to put in there yet. So soon to come. I actually am going to put a wreath on the outside of our door, kind of like a multi-seasonal wreath where it's not going to be really Christmas or really spring or really summer and stuff like that, but just a really pretty wreath. A welcome sign that I want to put out there to keep a clean look. I was going to put plants at the entry doors of our doorway as far as on the outside, but I decided against that. I'd rather just get the mat and the wreath. So this is continuing in our hallway. This is our bedroom. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but we did decide to hang curtains in this room. The paintings that you see on the wall are paintings that I've had for a very long time, and I haven't decided if I'm going to keep them, where I'm going to hang them. So I kind of just use the top of my bedpost as kind of like a showing art gallery. We did decide to hang the smaller TV that was in our bedroom before, in the picture below, as you see. It's right there, what it used to look like on that white sideboard, and now we decided to hang it. The bedroom is still a work in progress, but we did get the bed up. I did buy a little lamp. Can't really see it, but I did buy a little lamp. I am going to put a plant in here. Definitely, I'm all about plants. I have plants in the window. I don't know if I'm going to keep them there. We'll see. The dresser that I have behind me is, please excuse the clothes. But that's the mirror that I said I wanted to keep a mirror that I had pictures on in our old apartment with the magnets. And I was just like, no, it's a pretty mirror. I had it for a very long time. I want to actually have it as a mirror. So I hung it, brought a little dresser from Ikea to match our bed that we can keep our socks and shoes and underwears in, because we were kind of like stuffing them in wicker baskets and that wasn't working. The closet area is still a work in progress. We have other things financially that we have to buy for the place before we get new closets. So this open concept will have to do until we can. Of course, I will clean it up, reorganize the clothes so it doesn't look so botched and kind of like in a disarray. But I haven't really got to that yet. Will do. It's on my checklist. This is the bathroom. I decided to get mason jar set. This set came from Amazon, and I liked it because it had that black hard metal decor that I'm looking for. Also, the lights I got from Amazon are that construction metal black lights. You'll see that kind of look all through the house because it reminds me of the North Sea, kind of like that raw construction metal. It's not really, pretty, but it's something that reminds you of a lighthouse or something like that. I didn't do much to the bathroom. I did get some planters from Amazon that come like a driftwood holder. I thought that was pretty cool. You can find these on Amazon. I will definitely leave the link to that below. This I got from a friend, and it already came with sand and seashells, so it's actually pretty perfect. I never used it before now, but it actually fits the mood of my theme. And there goes that second wooden box that I told you that I made two of with the seashells and the stones. I decided to do like a white cotton rug. I have twin rugs here because of the black floor. The vase, I am actually going to put sand in this. I spoke about this on my decor episode where I explained what I'm trying to implement in my bathroom that will be filled with sand. Actually, the box, when I first was showing you that white hutch, there's a box under there along with those two baskets. That's the bag of 50 pound sand that I brought from Amazon that I'm actually going to use to fill that in. I got two little vases back there. They have seashells and stones in them. I haven't really done too much with the bathroom yet. I'm still working in progress. Obviously, as you can see, we just moved in a week ago, so there's a lot still has to be done. I did put a bamboo mat in the shower. It has the rubber things on the bottom so it doesn't slide as much. I did implement, the gray or the stone gray towel set to kind of give it a nice accent feel. So that's the bathroom, the bedroom, my hallway. The outside is being still constructed by the contractors. We really haven't done much, but like I said, you don't need flowers when they've kind of did it nicely. I can probably add a couple of stone flower pots out here, maybe one or two, but I'm not going to overdo it because it's already a nice scenery. I don't need to really add to it like I did on our personal balcony space, where you really couldn't see everybody else's kind of flower arrangements. It was kind of like separated. Here it's kind of an open space. You can see all the natural woods behind, and then all the little flower arrangements that they're doing. I don't really need to add too much to it. We even actually brought our old bench. This you've seen on our balcony. There's a picture right there of us having this. So he decided to bring it out because it is decent weather at the beginning of October. But I haven't done much out here as well. This is something that's we'll get to, of course, sometime next year when it's actually summer. Right now, Germany is about to head into fall. My favorite season is fall. Boots, bags, hats, coats, family, friends, cooking. I love it. His favorite holiday is Christmas, which is also one of my favorite holidays, because not so much about the presents, but I love the atmosphere of what Christmas brings to kind of the planet and how we all act towards each other. I love that. And this year we'll be having Christmas here at our place, because we usually always go to his mom's, especially now since she has her house. But this year we was like, no, we want to do it here. So we're actually inviting his immediate family, which is his brothers, his mom, her boyfriend, maybe his grandparents, I don't know, depending, here to our place, since it's big enough to host everybody now, which I'm so excited. Because we've been always wanting to have people at our house, and we never do. Like, we always in these places where it's either too small, we can't have people spend the night, nobody can stay. It's kind of like you stop in and then you got to go. And our friends from Vienna might be coming for Thanksgiving. We'll see. I don't know, because we have to get like a bed for our guest bedroom, and we ain't got that. So this is our office / spare bedroom. The good thing is that little nook space here. We got 2 nooks. We got a nook at the front door, and we have a nook in our spare bedroom. The nook is actually where the office and the desk will be. So the good thing is, thank God for that nook, because it does not take away from the measurement or the space of the room, which is really good. So I can get a day bed in here. Maybe I was thinking a corner library. There's a picture of it right there, what I'm thinking of. And a rug. I still have to get lights. Sorry, I'm just showing you random ceiling. I still have to get a light for this. I did have a light for it, but Amazon shipped me a light that didn't have a base to screw it into the wall or the ceiling. So I was like, okay. I had to send it back. It was like missing parts. But I will be getting another one. I also don't have lights for the bedroom ceiling and the living room ceiling. So the living room ceiling lights I will be getting soon. But the bedroom and the light that goes over the kitchen area, you see the kitchen right there. And now you see the light that I'm talking about that I want to buy for it. That light is a little expensive, so those will be the last things I buy. Once the kitchen is in, then shortly after or a little while after, I will be buying that light. You see it? Isn't it beautiful? So I'm just doing things in order. That way I'm not skipping ahead, because there's other things that need to be purchased way before the kitchen comes and, you know, the living room comes, and I have time to get these small little projects out the way before tackling the really big ones. So that is my crib. This is my new place. I am so glad to finally be living in it, not dealing with the old place anymore. I just wanted to say good morning, kind of show you some of the ideas that I talked about on my previous episode, decor, about some of the things that I wanted to see in my home as far as how I wanted it set up with pillows and mirror or lights I wanted to bring, carpets. I'm still working on, so bear with me. But your girl's getting it together. And as always, thank you for joining. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Please subscribe to me. Please support. I am trying to grow my audience because I have so much to offer. Me being in Germany, I decided to live here a little while after my divorce and stay in a whole nother country with whole new experiences. I'm just kind of a unique unicorn, and I want to share my uniqueness with the world so that other people can get inspired or get ideas about either moving or decorating or fashion or visiting Germany. Definitely want to put out that it is possible. So, as always, tune back to me next Saturday where I have a new episode. Bye, guys.